From a psychological standpoint, the whole, if you don't hit me up, I won't hit you up either thing is actually a sign of low self-esteem. Let's be real, it's not about being tough or playing games. In fact, it puts you at an emotional disadvantage. A lot of people miss the key point here. The more you try to one-up the other person, the deeper you sink into emotional quicksand, and the harder it becomes to let go. This mindset of constantly trying to outdo the other person shows just how much you care about their response. If they don't reach out, you're going to be hyper-focused on it. Your emotions will be all over the place, and you'll start overthinking, wondering if they even care about you anymore. You'll feel ignored, upset, and like you're being left in the dust. That's when you've fallen right into their emotional trap. Here's the thing. When you're anxious, overthinking, or even heartbroken over someone, it means you're investing a ton of time and emotional energy into them. People who are pros at playing the field, like players or manipulators, are experts at using this to their advantage. They'll be hot and cold, super attentive one day, then ghost you the next. They keep you stuck in this cycle of emotional chaos. Sometimes they'll even provoke you just to get a reaction. They're not afraid of you pushing back. What they're afraid of is you being indifferent. And usually by the time you're emotionally invested in this back and forth, they'll throw you a bone, just enough to calm you down, and then they'll pull you right back into the emotional roller coaster. After a few rounds of this, your emotions are completely tied to their actions. Over time, you become more and more dependent on their responses, and you start basing your self-worth on how they treat you. You end up exhausting yourself in the relationship, and before you know it, you're the one losing your cool, even if they haven't done anything. If you want to maintain emotional stability and reach a higher level of emotional maturity in a relationship, you need to learn how to take the initiative and set your own standards for who you let into your life. Honestly, at this stage, playing games and testing the waters isn't going to get you anywhere. If you're always holding back, it's going to be hard to figure out how the other person really feels about you. So here's my advice. Take control of the situation. If you're genuinely interested in someone and want to build a connection, don't overthink it. If you feel like reaching out, just do it. If you're busy with your own life, focus on that and don't stress about contacting them. This isn't just about self-comfort. It's about being in the driver's seat in your relationships. People who are emotionally secure don't let someone else's actions dictate their life. They don't start doubting themselves just because the other person isn't texting as much or responding as quickly. You might worry, what if I just do my own thing and the relationship doesn't progress? That's why you need to set your own standards. When you're interacting with someone, actively think about whether they're a good match for you, if they're meeting your expectations and how important they are in your life. If you've been open and honest about your feelings, but the relationship still feels exhausting and draining, don't waste your energy. Just walk away. Honestly, you don't need to obsess over whether they like you or if they want to be with you. Constantly seeking validation is pointless. Your emotions should be in your control, not dictated by someone else. So don't get caught up in this tug of war. If the relationship feels uncomfortable or you don't like the dynamic, just leave. Whether they like you or not isn't the point. What matters is how you feel. Do you feel valued and appreciated? That's what really counts. If you want to take control in a relationship, don't play the I won't text you first game. It's just going to keep you stuck in a cycle of emotional turmoil, constantly overthinking and exhausting yourself. The more you try to prove something, the more you end up in a weaker position. Remember, some relationships are just meant to be experiences. They don't all have to have a fairy tale ending. Being genuine and kind is never wrong. As long as you've given it your all, you haven't lost. Got it? And finally, follow me for more advice on how to be loved and cherished.